What's up, y'all? This boy Fabo, aka Fabian Robinson, down here in Funky Town, Fort Worth, Texas. Out here looking out for my boy Chris, aka BigC. That's my boy. Look, let y'all know, y'all tuning in to a new This Week with BigC.
Oh, hey, how's it going? I've kind of used today as a lazy day, so I don't know, rather than getting up and doing intro stuff somewhere else, I figured let's just do it here. Why not? Thank you for the intro, by the way. Of course, we're still taking intros. I haven't had one in a while, but if you are interested in doing an intro for a future episode of This Week with BigC, let me know in the comments. Or send an email to BigCTVshow@gmail.com, and if you want to submit an intro, we'll use it for future episodes. So definitely interested in those. This was a interesting week. We had some fun stuff. We had some weird stuff. You know, the usual mix. So let's take a look and see what happened on the recap. Hey everybody, it is Monday, getting ready for going to bed and another day of work tomorrow. Nothing super special about today really, except for one thing. And I'm pretty proud of this one thing because it's kind of a big deal. This finally came in. So if you don't know what this is, after you celebrate your 10th anniversary with Disney, you get a plaque that has your name on it. It says congratulations on celebrating 10 years. Pretty awesome. I haven't figured out where I'm going to put it in my room yet, but I'm going to find a place. Because being with one company for 10 years, that's quite an accomplishment. So I feel I should honor that by putting this in a nice prominent location somewhere in my room. So I don't know where yet, but I'm glad it finally came in. I also got my 10-year pin, which is pretty cool. So I put that on my original Disney name tag. So that's really all I got for today. Nothing really special, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday. Today was a kind of interesting day. So this morning, I of course ran into more unfortunate luck with transportation. I usually like to leave for work about 2 hours early, so I went to take the first bus and it never showed up. Caught the second bus, which will get me to work on time, but it's cutting it kind of close. Typically, I have just enough time to walk in, clock in, and then start work, and no time to kind of like rest and relax, which is unfortunate, but you know, I'll still make it. So I hopped on that bus. It did show up on time, and then I got to the transportation and ticket center where I catch a cast bus that will take me to work, and that bus never showed. It showed up eventually about 10 minutes after it was supposed to, and then of course we had to drop someone else off at a different location, so I ended up being about 12 minutes late for work, which was unfortunate. Nothing I could have done about it, unfortunately, because again, I did everything right in terms of getting to where I needed to be. Just the buses were not where they should have been. So that's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. And what was funny is while I was on my way to work, there was a random PS5 drop at Target. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna try. I actually had one in my cart ready to check out, and it kept giving me an error message saying, oh, you can't check out. And then it just removed it from my cart. So I did not get a PS5, sadly. I didn't think I would, but you know, it was interesting that I feel like I got pretty close. After work, I ended up going to a hot pot place, which I've never been to a hot pot place before, so that was kind of a interesting experience. Essentially, you have like a buffet of raw meats and vegetables and different things, and you can either choose to cook them in a broth where they'll bring out a specific type of broth for you, and you can kind of boil your food, or, and we did pay extra for this, but I think it was worth it, they give you access to a grill, and you can grill some meat and stuff as well kind of barbecue style. So it was a cool experience, definitely something unique that I have not gotten to experience before. It was expensive, so not something I'm planning on doing much, but it was kind of cool to get to experience that for the first time. So yeah, that was today. Kind of interesting. Hey everybody, it is Friday. It is my day off, much needed day off. I did want to show off one kind of cool thing that I don't want to wait until another episode of the haul, because who knows when that is going to happen. So this is kind of a mini haul, as in it's one item. At Walmart, I found the Office Space board game. Why it's relevant is the price. I got it for $5. Anytime you can find a board game that looks kind of fun for $5, you're gonna take advantage of it. Looks fun. It essentially appears to be like you hand out like random missions and you have to try to get other players to do them. So kind of like a dare sort of game. Sounds cool. It was $5. I figure I can make use of it in some way, whether it's with a video or something else. So hey, something cool. As for the rest of the day, I have a bunch of errands I gotta run. I just finished grocery shopping. I still have to go to the post office. I have to pay rent. I might do another little bit of pawn shop searching just to see if I can find some games for really cheap. I'm only going for cheap stuff right now because I've done quite a bit of game hunting lately and it hasn't been the cheapest. I've gotten great value for what I paid, but I definitely want to try to cut back a bit. So we'll see if I can find anything for dirt cheap at a couple pawn shops. And then relax, rest for the day, probably play some games, do some editing. So we'll see how it goes. There it is in all its glory, right next to Olaf and Neil Patrick Harris, my 10-year Disney World plaque. It's finally up. Hello everybody, it is Saturday. I just took my shower and getting ready to go to bed. Work tomorrow morning, so gotta make this a quick little update. I didn't really have much to report today, except I did do some more stuff for Bargain Game Hunter, which I know some of you may have noticed if you do subscribe to BigCTV Plays that those videos are like super far out in advance. I've done a lot of game hunting lately, so I could double them up, do 2 a week honestly for a while, but I don't want to like use up all my episodes right away, so I'll probably keep them stacked like that for a while, although I actually filmed another episode that will go out next week, so you'll get 2 of them next week, so that's pretty cool. Other than that, today was a very chill day. I pretty much stayed home, besides my one little excursion for game hunting. Rested, relaxed, did some cleaning up in my room, mounted the plaque, as you saw. It was nice. It's nice to be able to just rest and relax and get ready for the long week ahead. Of course, tomorrow is Easter, so when this goes up, happy Easter to everybody. I unfortunately will be working, but that's just how it is lately. So yeah, that's today. Not much to report. So now back to me in the studio for the rest of This Week with Big C. You know, some days you have those days where it's just nice to just stay in bed pretty much all day. Today's kind of that day for me, honestly. I did go out earlier today, but for the most part, I've just been chilling, taking naps, just relaxing, having a good day. So that's always fun. Anyway, now we're going to take a look at a preview for an upcoming BigCTV video that's coming later this week. Take a look. Now, I recently tried a new flavor of Hershey's Kisses, which was birthday cake, and I actually really enjoyed them. I thought they were much better than people really gave them credit. Well, I'm curious as to how this one is. I think they released it a little early, but hey, I'm down. I'm down to try them. We have strawberry ice cream cone Hershey's Kisses. They're a limited edition summertime flavor. Try it out. Bottoms up. And of course, we'll have more stuff coming out throughout the week. I did want to apologize for the upload schedule being kind of wonky this past week. I had a lot of stuff going on, so I wasn't able to get my editing done as quickly as I'd like. For context, for those who are not aware, making of especially my longer-ish videos of like 15, 16 minute plus videos takes a lot of time. Takes probably hour and a half usually to edit, probably about 20 minutes to process, and then uploading to YouTube, depending on the length, can take upwards of 2 hours. So I need a lot of time to get each video done, especially in the quality that I like to submit. So that's part of why the upload schedule was kind of wonky last week. I didn't have a lot of free time, and work drains me pretty quickly. So I've been trying to keep energy up and find ways to do that, but it's been tough the last few months. Anyway, I know this was kind of an unconventional episode of this week, but you know, I'm trying to mix things up so they're not always the same. So hopefully you like it. If you didn't like this style, that's fine. I probably won't do it again. I just wanted to do something different. Say hi, Baymax. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of This Week with Big C. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. New videos on this channel air 4 days a week. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. And be sure to keep an eye on BigCTV Plays. We've been uploading tons of videos on that channel. So if you enjoy gaming content, check it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week on This Week with Big C. Bye-bye.